Hello, my name is Alex,
And I'm Matt.
and together we are Homemade Horizons. You see how we're on the horizon today? I like it. Just right there. Right. We're really good at this. Really good.
We do things.
Matt's been a lot better at video editing lately. So sorry, image editing.
Image editing. Yeah, been doing a lot of the frames and stuff, and making this little scene for us.
Yeah, and so just to let you guys know, we're probably gonna do something like this like once a month, where we kind of show you like the behind the scenes on what it's like to start a stream, do a thing, try and just make it work. And we're gonna call this again?
We're gonna be calling it Beyond the Horizon.
Beyond the Horizon. I like it. Let me get a soundbite for that, but. Yeah, we're probably just going to do like a recap of what we've done, what we want to do in the future, what we've learned. And like this is what we wanted to do when we started the channel. Like to help other people figure out if they want to like start their own channel or vlog or blog or whatever. We can at least help pave the road and go through the speed bumps first. So.
Yeah, because you can always find a lot of videos and stuff on like what to exactly do. But not a lot of videos that tell you why. So this is really kind of like, we're gonna let you know like about all like the weird missteps that we've had along the way, so you can get a better understanding of like, okay, why should we do it this way?
Yeah, we'll make the mistakes for you, so you can learn from us or not learn from us and join us.
Yeah,
join us in making mistakes.
We got things going.
Yeah. So What did you play this last month, Matt?
I've played a couple of things. First off, I played Doom 2016 for the first time. It was really fun. Since it was the first time playing, I absolutely loved it. It's got me all excited for the new Doom Eternal that just came out.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also been playing Yakuza 0, trying to get through that whole series. Trying to get ready for some new Yakuza that's coming out later on this year. Hopefully, probably, maybe. We'll see.
So did that series start at 0, or was it like a prequel?
Yeah, so 0 is a prequel to it that was released on like the PS3 and PS4 initially, versus like the original one coming out on like the PS2.
Okay.
So yeah, it's really good. It gives a lot of backstory and looks into like the main character Kiryu and then like another side character Majima. Definitely, if you guys aren't watching and you're interested, pick up the game and play it. But also watch.
Did they name him that because he's going to Kiryu?
I don't actually think he's killed anybody so far.
What?
I mean, very
look,
massively maimed.
I watch your stream and you stomp someone's face in at least every 38 seconds. Like it's.
They're not dead though. I mean, they're merely beaten up. You can see them after in the post-fight cutscene that they're still okay.
That's lame.
I didn't kill anybody.
So they're just like big yen pinatas where you just punch them a bunch, yen comes out.
Yeah, we get all that money.
All right. Well, if only just PSA. That's not how life works. You cannot go ahead and like punch people on the street and get money from it.
I mean, you could
legally. You can't do it. You can't do it legally. What else did you play? Was that it pretty much?
That was pretty much it.
Nice.
That's what I played on stream. I got a little bit back into playing a little bit of racing games. I'm not going to stream that because I'm pretty terrible at it, to be honest. But hey, if you guys want to see me fail terribly at racing, comment. Let me know. Maybe I'll put some up.
I'm worse than you at racing, so I'm not going to do it. Maybe we'll do a something like that in the future, but yeah.
But what have you been playing this month?
So I've been going through The Witcher 3, which is probably one of my favorite games of all time. It's a huge game though, so it's like it's effing huge. And usually, if I go through it without like going through every single side quest, you're looking at 65, 70 hours of gameplay. So it's like 70 streams.
Yeah.
So it's just daunting at some point. But I did also play some. I played Gwent, which is the Witcher card game. If you see a theme happening here, it's because I like The Witcher. Yeah, but I was happy that that you were playing Doom 16 because that's one of my favorite shooting games, and now we're both playing Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal.
So
we're playing that for eternity. I mean, maybe probably not.
Asterisks, like with a little asterisk there for as long as we want. How did you like? Because you played Doom 2016 like not too long ago. How do you like the different, or how do you feel about the new one, the sequel?
You know, I really like the changes that they made to the sequel. The gameplay feels a lot faster.
Okay.
It feels a lot more visceral than the first one.
Okay.
Just because you're kind of constantly have that tension. There's a lot more management to your ammunition and everything. You know, so it's different. It feels the same, but it's very different.
Yeah. I immediately was taken aback by how much it's almost not about destroying everything as quickly as possible.
Because it is.
I mean, it is, but you have to be smart about it because, like, you kill everything, but when I need health, I have to kill something to get health. And if I've destroyed everything and the only thing left is the big baddie in the room, it's hard to get health or ammo. So, like, you really have to think, like, do I really want to blow up everybody in the beginning? Or should I leave a few...
you really got to kind of manage that crowd of enemies. You don't always want to take out all the small guys first and then just kind of shoot it out with the big bad. You're just gonna run out of ammo. Like you really gotta kind of like work them into like into the mix. So you still have that residual like, I need ammo. I'm gonna chainsaw you. Hey, I need health. I'm gonna glory kill. You know, just kind of managing everything and getting everything, making everything go well.
You definitely have to be smart about it. So it's fun. I love it. So I'm glad it came out. I was looking forward to it for a long time. I was initially sad last year when they pushed it back, but you know, it all worked out. Now that we're stuck inside and the only thing we can do is play video games, I mean, this is what we do anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, it just ended up working out.
Yeah, like we've been practicing self-quarantine for years. Yeah. And now this is like game time.
It's like we are primed, we're ready.
Killing it.
We know how to do this.
Been doing this for decades and we're just like
killing it.
So what are you looking to do in the future? What are your future games you want to play in the next month or 2 or 3 or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, as long as I can get through Yakuza 0 in a reasonable amount of time, we're gonna be moving on with the rest of the Yakuza series.
Is it Yakuza 00 coming out next?
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's they remade the original one. They call it Yakuza Kiwami. So redid the whole. They used like the more modern game engine and everything. Looks great. But they kept like all like the story elements, like like a lot of like the major gameplay stuff is still there. They also did remake number 2 in the same way, using the Yakuza 6 engine, which is so much nicer, a lot better inventory system.
Okay.
And then they just released 3, 4, 5 for the PS4 without a lot of the extra upgrades. They just kind of HD remastered, up-resed it. No changes to gameplay, but yeah, I mean, it's all of that is upcoming. So.
Nice.
Yeah, just like The Witcher though.
Oh,
it's a lot of game. I think
it's a lot of game.
I think if I skip a lot of like the side stories, each game is probably about 50 hours.
That's still a good game. It's a big chunk.
And then it's with all the side stuff, it easily pushes it up to like 80, 90 hours.
Whew.
Yeah. So yeah, it's they're big games. They're fun. It's gonna take up a lot of time. But yeah, what do you have? What do you have on the docket?
I mean, the next couple months, it's definitely doom it up. But also, I want to get through The Witcher 3 and all the expansion packs. So, and I feel like the expansion packs, I may take my time a little bit more to go through the nooks and crannies. Because I didn't do that in my original playthrough. I played through the base game at least a few times. But the multiplayer, the expansion packs are amazing. And so I kind of want to just deep dive into that. And it's kind of a little bit a different feel than Doom, because Doom is very like fast paced,
yeah.
and like The Witcher I can kind of relax a little bit more, so it's a nice like after work, like let's relax and ride a horse and kill some things, but it's not like my heart rate's gonna be at 120 for 3.5 hours like it was on Friday when I streamed that on Facebook. But yeah, and then we had that idea about because we're experiencing a pandemic, we wanted to play the Pandemic board game on Tabletop Simulator or something like that. We can broadcast it, and possibly more tabletop games, because we love tabletop games. It's just now it's in quarantine.
Hard to get people together.
Yeah, social distancing, quarantine, harder to get people around an actual tabletop.
Yeah.
Plus, a lot of the people that we used to play with are not on island anymore, or not in our state. If you guys didn't know, we are on an island. We are in Hawaii. Well, the island of Oahu in the state of Hawaii. I'm sorry. So yeah, like when people move away, it's harder to keep in contact.
But with this glorious age that we live in, digital technology, we're gonna be able to get through it. Bring you that old school gameplay.
Yeah, you remember the days where like there was no online multiplayer. It's just you and your friend on the couch.
On the couch, yelling at each other.
Oh yeah, stop screen watching. Stop it. You cheating.
I'll show you cheating and knock the controller out.
Oh no, my controller.
So yeah, we maybe want to bring that back. We also want to maybe try our hand at a Doom Eternal multiplayer as well, and stream that. We got a couple of ideas on how that can work, but definitely keep an eye out for that later on.
Oh yeah, that's true. The multiplayer looks. I like asymmetrical multiplayers. They're just really interesting. I feel like there's a little bit more to think about in the average multiplayer match. So I'm excited for that. We'll see how that goes, and hopefully we can get some good footage. Streamage, is that a word? Streamage?
Yeah.
We'll just hashtag streamage. We'll put it in post somewhere. Hashtag streaming. Streamage. And screamage.
Screamage. Yes.
We'll make it both. They'll be trending nowhere. Absolutely nowhere.
Don't steal that though. You're gonna trademark that. Probably not. But I mean, trademark.
Can you trademark a hashtag?
I mean, we'll look into it.
Here at Home Mid Horizons, we'll have the ideas and figure it out for you. What do you think that we did well this past month? Like, what went good for us?
I mean, a lot of things. Especially with just starting out, we've been slowly trying to figure everything out. We started using a tool called Stream Elements for our stream that gives us our really nice layouts on there. We now have like the chat in there, so if you're watching on YouTube, watching that replay, it doesn't seem like we're just talking to nobody. You guys can actually see the chat on there, so that's definitely nice. But it's really kind of made the stream a lot more presentable, instead of just having us there with no border around our stuff.
I mean, if you look at like our intro video, like when we introduced ourselves as Malix, like if you've seen there till now, like just that 1 month of learning, we also got a green screen, so like we're just getting better and better at like editing, streaming, troubleshooting in general. I thought chroma keying would literally be like a master's level job where I needed like to go to school. It's just like 2 filters, sometimes 1. You just get a green screen and you like chroma key out green. You can chroma key out almost any color. Don't do white, because nothing comes out. But I mean, like all the things that I thought would be really hard about streaming weren't that hard when you really just tried to like look it up, learn it, and after like an hour or two, even photo editing and video editing wasn't as big of an issue as I thought it would be. Yeah, it wasn't as daunting.
Yeah, it's just it really is just get out there, try it, and nowadays there's free tutorials for everything. You can always find
everything.
somebody that can tell you information on what you need to do and help on how to do it.
Yeah.
You know.
And don't feel like you have to be perfect. Like nothing is perfect. It's a myth. I mean, get better at things, but like, we make mistakes all the time. That's how we learn. And sometimes you just have to jump and do it. Like, you just have to do it, get messy, F it up sometimes, and learn from it. So don't let that fear of not being good enough stop you from trying.
Yeah. And just remember, if you need a little inspiration, go watch our first videos.
Okay, please.
They're pretty terrible.
I mean,
they're not terrible, but they definitely don't look as good as what we currently have. And then we're just going to keep getting better and better as we continue to learn about all this streaming culture and this different technologies that we've encountered and we've been using.
I definitely feel like if our teachers were going to give us a grade, it would have been needs improvement, because our first couple of videos definitely needed improvement.
Yeah.
But that didn't stop us from trying and doing different things.
And now it's on the internet forever.
Oh yeah,
you'll be able to see that.
Don't tell me about
forever.
That makes me
and ever.
Yeah, amen.
Ever.
We did some things well. What things do you think that we could do better in the future?
Yeah, I mean, there's always something to change and get better at. I mean, one of our real big problems, or the harder things that we have, is just maintaining like a consistent upload or streaming schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Especially right now with all the pandemic concerns. Working from home, it's hard to kind of get motivated to game and put on that face when you never have a lot of contact with the outside world.
Yeah.
I mean,
also, it's different playing video games for yourself, and then it's different than when you're creating content for people. So it's definitely not always just plop down and play games.
Just veg out.
Yeah, because you have to be worth watching. You have to be entertaining. You have to start talking a little bit, not too much, not too little. But there's all these things you got to think about. The chat, you got to think of how your stream is going. Am I dropping frames? Is this good content? Should I be speaking now? Should I not be? So it's a lot of mental work, and especially after a full day of hard mental work at work, some days I just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I just want to sleep.
Yeah, I definitely get that feeling, and we try, but we're trying to work something out so we can at least get something. Have you guys expecting when to see our beautiful faces on Twitch?
Beautiful.
Or catch more new content on YouTube.
I like beautiful faces. We should just go with that. Beautiful faces.
Beautiful faces.
Hashtag beautiful faces.
Yes.
Right
there.
I feel like I didn't. One thing about Chroma Keying might have been easy, like putting up a green screen and some filters. The one thing that wasn't, I didn't expect, was lighting.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden, your lighting really matters. Like you got to make sure that your face is lit, as well as the background, and if it's not evenly lit, the chroma key is kind of weird. So it's easy to quote unquote do. It's not as easy to do it well, to make sure that everything looks good. I don't know about natural. I mean,
but it looks you're presented well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what for me, I don't have very much lights on typically.
Yeah.
In my room, I keep my lights at about 20%. When I'm streaming, I usually have them at 80, so you guys can actually see my face. I'm not just lit by my monitor.
Hashtag beautiful faces.
Beautiful faces.
Beautiful faces.
Right there. Share that.
Share it.
Tag us in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. At Homemade Horizons Official.
Yeah. We're gonna make a subreddit called. No, we're not doing that.
No.
But
yeah, lighting is really key. Just to get a good crisp picture.
Yes.
And even if your face isn't the main attraction, main draw of your stream, you still have to have it lit properly so you can be seen.
Yeah,
because that's part of the whole thing is that your face is part of your brand.
True.
You know?
True. Unless we did one of those faceless like things, because I know there's some like YouTube personalities that don't reveal their face for a while,
Yeah.
and it's like a big reveal.
Oh my God.
What do I look like?
We messed that up.
I mean,
We should have led with that.
we're a month too late.
Yeah.
Unless we
Yeah.
take down all of our stuff and rebrand ourselves Horizons Homemade.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, that's too much work.
Yeah.
It's too much work.
But you know what I didn't expect? Speaking of hashtag beautiful faces, I didn't expect how self-conscious I would become while streaming. Because in my usual day-to-day life, look, it's like a first-person shooter a lot. I don't see myself very often. I see my hands and I see the things in front of me. I don't see my face very often. But then all of a sudden I have to see my face when I'm streaming and editing. And you get a little bit self-conscious.
Yeah, you now have to look at your own face and your own mannerisms under a microscope, because you now have to third person evaluate that when you're editing or reviewing content to upload, and it's strange that first few times that you do it.
Oh yeah.
I remember the first time I was like really listening to the sound of my own voice on the stream, and like I didn't realize what my own voice actually sounded like.
Is that what I sound like to other people?
Yeah.
Why do they talk to me? Why?
It's like it's like it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand why anybody would enjoy talking to me.
Well, you know what? I just think hashtag
beautiful faces.
Beautiful faces. Yeah.
Yes.
Or Screamage. We'll go Screamage.
Screamage.
Speaking of Screamage, thank you for watching our 54 of you, or 54 views we have in our announcement video.
Our release, our introduction video.
Where I scream Malix at the... Like, I get excited sometimes, and I tend to scream in real life all the time. I'm really loud. And it's just... It's comically loud about how loud my effing voice can get. And those are the things that you might get self-conscious of, but you just kind of have to laugh it off, because no one's perfect.
Yeah.
And it's a learning experience. Try to use your indoor voices when you're indoors. I fail at that all the time.
Yeah. I also learned that when you're editing video and you're authoring things, maybe you don't have your headphones at a really low volume.
Oh, well,
because that when I was editing it, everything sounded fine, and then when I played it back on the speakers at normal volume, woo!
But it was already up.
It was already up. We already put it up there.
And we're like, F it, we're just gonna leave it there.
It's there. It's fine. Whatever. We can remake it.
And to this day, it's the highest
highest viewed video that we have.
Yes. So I thank all 54 of our friends and or family, or did our moms just watch it 50 times?
Yeah.
Probably.
20 something times each.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks.
What else did we do? Social media. Like, I'm not a big social media person usually.
Yeah.
But because I'm like, me, Alex, as a person, am not like spitting out a brand trying to get people to like me and stuff. Yeah. But when you have to do that and you got to draw people to your website, it's different.
Yeah, it's like now we have to be those people, because it's something else that can drive viewers.
Yeah.
It's not just about talking about like who you are. Mm-hmm. It's trying to engage and build this brand that we're trying to do, and it's really, really weird. Just posting so much, not only just on our Homemade Horizons official page,
mm-hmm.
But as well as like resharing that on like my personal
mm-hmm.
Facebook. Before we even launched our Facebook page, just pushing out the links on my own personal social media.
Yeah,
and like that was weird. Like I don't type things in posts. I just reshare things.
Yeah, So getting out of our comfort zone, like we're learning about that, mm-hmm. and yeah, I mean it's a learning experience, but we're getting there. We kind of touched on the work-life balance about how like it's difficult to sometimes just push through that tiredness of Now you got a whole extra like set of stuff that we have to do every week,
Yeah,
every
it's,
day.
now not only you gotta put on that work face, for when you clock in and do your work, but now you also have to think, okay, I gotta put on that streamer face,
Yeah.
and stream for an extra like hour, 2 hours, and make sure that it's entertaining. And I've had a couple of times where I was like midstream and I'm like, I don't want to keep going.
I'm tired.
But I mean, I gotta finish this, like get to the end of something.
I gotta find a good
so
spot.
I can end the stream.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's you gotta push through it sometimes.
True.
And it's hard.
True. Do you think we have beautiful faces at work and on stream? Is that why it's tiring having these beautiful faces for so long?
Maybe.
Hashtag beautiful faces.
Hashtag.
Yeah. We're gonna make that happen or die trying.
I mean,
probably.
I mean, it's probably already being used.
Oh.
But you know what? Hey.
Whatever.
We're just trying to hop onto that.
It's true.
And ride that wave.
We're gonna try and get paid for that somehow.
I mean, maybe.
But yeah, we gotta plug our Facebook now. Wait, we don't get a.
Facebook Homemade Horizons Official. Like us on there. We do all of our announcements for when we go live.
True.
On there. Follow us on Twitch.
Yeah.
Homemade Horizons on there. Make sure you click that notification bell on that Twitch so you guys have the app let you know when we do go live, just in case you miss our Facebook post.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also have YouTube, which is the one that we don't have a nice, neat URL for
Yet.
So what we need, 100 people subscribed.
100.
We're
Close.
close.
We're 17%
We're close.
the way there.
We just need you guys to like and subscribe to us so we can get that youtube.com/homemade horizons.
That's sexy right
And
there.
yeah, that's so pretty.
So if you guys can do math, if we need 100 and we're 17% the way there, I'm gonna let you figure out how many subscribers we have as of this moment. But you know what? That's more than we had a month ago.
We need 100. We need 100 more. That's what we need. We need
100.
everybody to tell everybody that they know to subscribe.
100.
If you could, please.
We actually need. We're aiming for more than
Well,
just
yeah,
100.
we definitely want to add more, but hey, baby steps.
Yeah, baby steps. So that's one of our goals. Get 100 YouTube.
Yeah.
And then
We're just gonna keep making it
yeah,
at home.
yeah. Look in the description down the bottom of our description. We're gonna have a link for our Facebook, YouTube. We don't need one for YouTube.
Yeah, we'll have our Twitch in there as well instead of the YouTube.
Yeah. So just let you guys know, when you post something on YouTube, you don't need a link to YouTube.
Stuff.
Yeah, because you're already watching YouTube. So
Yeah.
don't say that on stream like I just said that right now. See, we're making mistakes
We're making
for
it.
you.
Yeah.
For you.
Learn from us.
Don't
do what we do.
you.
Yeah.
Foo. For you. Anyway, we also promise to give you lots of terrible puns and dad jokes.
Yes.
Um,
I mean,
in
did we make one yet?
yeah, we made one. It's earlier. I made one. I forget what it was. Oh, kill you. Remember Kiryu?
Yes, Kiryu.
But don't.
Kiryu.
I'm gonna add the snare drums thing in post. I think I can do that.
Yeah, you can do it. I believe in you.
I believe. And the one thing I didn't expect, like I got to use my video editing software and skills to help my church with put up a service online because we quarantine, can't meet. I don't really know what I'm doing half the time, but it's kind of nice to know that we can use what we learned here at Homemade Horizons to help other people with our skills. So, maybe we can help a small business in the future, or maybe we can partner with a couple of people as we grow. So it's exciting. Exciting.
Yeah, just keep an eye out for new content from us.
Yes.
And have things coming multiple times a week.
At least twice.
At least twice a week. Follow us on all the social media. Make sure that you keep up to date with us. And yeah.
This has been an exciting addition to our content. So if you guys liked it, let us know in the where do they let us know in the comments?
In the comments. Yeah. Don't
All
forget to like the video too.
Hit
that thumbs up button.
Just
do it.
Subscribe, share. What else do they do with it? That's all.
Like, comment, share,
interact
subscribe.
somehow.
Do something.
Oh, you can tip us. Can they tip us? Maybe if we have it working.
Yeah. Keep an eye out for that on our streams.
It's a standard 20% tipping rate, so your bill is 0.
So you carry the 2, and then you multiply.
Yeah.
And then you divide.
Yes.
And then
I'm gonna have some math.
Just give us money.
I'm gonna have some math things up on the screen and post. Just 20% of 0. Anyway, thanks for joining us here at Homemade Horizons. It's been fun.
It has been. Thank you guys so much. And just keep looking to the horizon for all of our new content.